Hey guys, Jelus here, and in this video, I'm going to show you my time-lapse of my entry for Benny Productions Spooky Edit War Reborn Photo Manipulation Contest. And these are the rules and the images that we're going to use. And since the concept that I had in mind was somewhat like a treehouse in the middle of a misty forest, I had to create my own tree by using a brush and just texturize it by using the smoke image provided by Benny. I just converted it into a brush, and of course, it's going to be useful for the mist that I'm going to create. So without further ado, let's get creative. So from the start, I just grabbed an image of a tree and used it as a reference and just painted it out since we can't use any other images other than the images provided. And I just used the smoke image provided by Benny and just use it to paint over our tree and give it a 3D effect. And then I started refining the edges by just erasing those harsh edges by using a hard brush tool. And since it's gonna be a treehouse, I just wanted it to be smaller, so I just used a pen tool or the lasso tool and just cropped the house over here and just made it smaller by using the bottom part only and its rooftop. And then I started placing out our house on top of our tree, and then I just used a puppet warp tool and warp those branches to match the position of our house. Then I started placing some grass down below so that it can give me an idea about the perspective that I want. And then to make it interesting and scarier, I just used a smudge tool and just smudged some of the parts of our tree and give it some thorns or some spikes and some extra branches. And then I just played around with the background and then just use a smoke brush tool and then just painted it out and see how it looks. And then I just duplicated the tree and use it as our framing, and then use a smudge tool again to give it some more extra thorns and some more branches. I then grabbed some part of the tree from the cemetery image and use it as an additional framing on the top. And since this tree over here is the closest one, so it's going to be the darkest among all the other trees. Then I just used a brush tool and painted some shadows in those areas that are against the light. And from here, I'm just really using the smoke brush and just painting those details and make those images blend more. I just experimented on adding some sky background and see how it looks, but at the very end, I ended up using the sky image in a different way, since I changed the whole background composition to a more realistic scene and made it more like it's really on the middle of a misty forest. From here, I just started adding some more details into the background to make it less boring, and tried to be creative on using the provided images and used different adjustment layers and painting them to make all the objects blend more and create a realistic composition. So from here, I hope you enjoy the whole speed art.